Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Shred Brainrot, and the only and most important question is gonna stay, is it worth playing or not? I just recently got into a few rebirths here. I mean, the gameplay loop is pretty simple, so basically what you do is you grab these guys here. Cool thing is, kind of a new mechanic that I've seen. I haven't seen this anywhere else. You can like pick them up and then throw them into the place where you need them to be. Of course, it also has a little bit of a PvP action here as well. I haven't been able to really like shred anybody, but you can literally fling these people like very far away. The higher rebirths you get, the better way you can fling those people and really annoy some. I actually just had a huge battle going on with this guy, but I made him leave in the end, so that was actually quite fun. The more you rebirth, the more perks you get in the game, the better items you get. You can also come over here and buy yourself some blades, which initially is going to help you a lot. It has this typical classic grow a garden system to it, where it restocks after like 5 minutes or so, which I think is okay. You know, it kind of gets you going back once in a while to see, is there something that I can buy? What you then can do is you can replace those blades, the shredding blades, with those new blades, right? And yeah, you get some multiplications for those. So I think the core idea of that is actually pretty good. And once you actually have your Brainrot inside of it, there's going to be a timer, and they will then be filled into those tanks here, which you then can take. It's like a classic, what are they called, like tycoons, right? You can go over here, walk over them, and then you can grab yourself the strength. The higher strength you have, the more heavy items you can actually grab. You can see over here, this one for example is 6,000. I already have a strength of 150,000, so that is actually quite good for me. And the stronger you become on the server, the easier it is for you in the end to grab the higher ones, and the ones that are actually truly really heavy to grab. Yeah, so I think that kind of gameplay loop is actually quite interesting. I think it's okay, but once after like, let's say 20-30 minutes, that's when I kind of got bored a little bit, and everything became just super repetitive, because that's all you do. You run around, rebirth, throw in, run around, rebirth, sometimes fling a player, then rebirth, then run around again a little bit more, and then rebirth again. And then after some time, I mean, you just suddenly start to get like, to become like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Is this the entirety of the game and stuff like that? And yeah, that was my first impressions. For me, a leveling system is always very important to have some sort of an end game. It just, you know, these new Brainrot games that release on Roblox, most of them are just typically just really slow, small mini games. That's what it feels like. But I mean, Roblox has been like that forever, you know. You will always have these games. Some of them are good for you, some of them are not so. And oh my god, so we're battling, it's on. Alright, so let me jump up, grab me, no, yeah, come on, get him, nice. No, I actually got shredded. Did I get shredded in his shredder? Okay, maybe I did. If you enjoy yourself a little bit of PvP action and a little bit race to get the first Brainrot, then this game is definitely gonna be for you. For me, it's a game that I could technically play for an hour. I don't know if I would make constant content on it, because I think after some time, people will probably get a little bit bored of it, I might say. Not entirely sure though. You can let me know in the comment section below what you think of it. What I really like, I have to really highlight this, is the throwing mechanics. It's really good that they implemented this. I think it's really unique. I haven't seen it on any other game as of now, so that is very new. I mean, the whole entire idea is probably not that new, but I kind of enjoy it. I would give it like a 6 out of 10 as of now, because just the core gameplay loop is a little bit too repetitive for me. But other than that though, I don't think it's too bad. Anyways, let's go and check out the settings, even if we have any. And I think I have to deduct a point here because we do not have any, but that's okay, I guess. Let's go into the shop and check out the system, what we got. So I can almost rebirth. Just want to quickly do that here so you can see. Is it the strength, I think, that I need to rebirth? I'm not entirely sure, but let's try that. So we should be able to rebirth now. Yeah, I should be okay, right? So there we go. I actually had 200k. I could have rebirthed much earlier, I think. Anyways, so yeah, the rebirth system is kind of a little, yeah, you know, it's okay, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Anyways, let's go and check out the shop, see how pay to win this game is, shall we? So in the shop, as you can see here, you can actually obviously buy yourself up. It's with every single Brainrot game that I've figured, it's really bad pay to win. But again, you know, developers and the game makers have to live off something, you know. So I'm not entirely against it, but I'm also not much for it. I usually always free to play first, and if I really enjoy a game, then I dig deeper and might buy some of the game passes that the games have to offer. So in this case here, you can actually spawn Brainrots. You can carry Brainrot. You spawn or have been gifted without having enough strength. So that is a really big element. That's a huge element for pay to win. So if you would want to throw out a secret there, you will be able to carry it without having the strength. So that is like a big pay to win one. Then you have a starter pack, which you get some blades. As far as I believe, you get the golden blade, chain blade, and some of these ones here as well, some cash or whatever it is. The gear, fling people to the moon. I think if I would buy anything, it might actually be the Demon Shank, but I think free-to-play players will be able to gain pretty good items very early on, just if you rebirth. I mean, I already have a pretty good sword. I played like for 30 minutes, so I can take a look at this one. The fling wasn't too great. I actually thought we might actually get a more interesting fling out of this one, so let's try to catch up with this guy. Okay, so he's definitely juking us here. Let's see if we can get... Oh, if we can get another fling there. That fling is like actually pretty bad. The other one... Oh, there we go. Oh my god. One of the downsides I actually think in this game is that you can like continuously fling people even if they're on the ground, so you can literally make them quit. I figured out a little bit of a way on how you can stop this. Once you're in the mid-air, you can like... Oh my god, that was a crazy fling. Did you see that? Once you're in the mid-air, you can spam jumping, and you can kind of like catch yourself inside the air. So that will help you like not to be infinitely being flung around in this game. But overall, I think it is a really annoying mechanic. And can you kick people off? No. Oh my god. It's an annoying mechanic. I would have enjoyed it a little bit more if you had like the possibility to like destroy the opponent. But as you can see here, this is very exploitable. And look at this guy. Oh my lord. So if that would have been me, that would have probably destroyed the experience just a little bit for me. So I hope that in the near future, if they drop, you know, constant updates, that you can literally, you know, just at least find a system where you can't just completely, entirely, always be flung around the map. I mean, take a look at this guy here. It's a little crazy, so it's a little bit annoying. I haven't had anybody doing it to me, though, but I also don't want to. I would give this a pretty solid 6 out of 10 probably for people that like Brainrot games. If you do not like these type of games, then it's definitely not for you. I probably will not be looking back into it unless this video is gonna gain some views and you guys want me to look into it and check out some new new updates and stuff like that. So, now, did you see how I was catching myself when I was jumping? So, sometimes it works. As you can see here, I was catching myself. But if you're on mobile, you're usually in a bad spot here when it comes to, well, I'm gonna call it PvP-ish situation, okay? Yeah, what else do we have in this game? We do have an index, which is pretty cool, and you will get a base multiplication the more ones that you discover and throw in there, so that's good. You have some variants, gold, diamond, and rainbow, so that's okay, I guess. I mean, you know, when did the game release? I don't even know. Like, it says on the 8th, which is like exactly almost a month ago, but it might have been just created and not actually released to the public, and the last update was on the 16th, which was yesterday, actually. Wow. And yeah, it seems to be that they're actively, you know, updating the game. I'm kind of interested to see where this one might go in the future. Oh my god, take a look at this guy. That's a pretty crazy base, bro. Oh yeah, and you can just like jump in there and die. Okay, got it. Anyways, that's my review. You can let me know what you think of this one. I think it's gonna be, it's an alright game. I wouldn't necessarily call it a mastermind game or of a beauty, like of a ambrosia. But I think it's a solid game. I mean, I think if you enjoy these games, you're gonna have fun with it. I don't like these kind of RNG-based games, you know, where things spawn and then you have to wait and then carry it into thing. It's a little bit like Steal a Brainrot, just a different concept, basically. Not a huge fan of that. So, yeah, you take that away and do with that what you will. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.